If you're considering purchasing an M&P shield, but you're not really sure which one you want, you've come to the right video. So you have a couple of different options. Caliber really is what separates them. The only two I don't have represented here are the 22 and the 40 cal. Now, 40 cal will fit in just with like 9mm and 45. But your 22 is more like the Shield 380EZ. The only difference would be this has a locking barrel and the 22 has a fixed barrel. Now, first things first, you have to pick your caliber. There's a lot that goes into this because, yeah, 45 you'll get a bigger hole, so the person will bleed out faster, and ideally they'll stop whatever they're doing quicker. But 9mm, I mean, ballistically it's similar, you just get a smaller hole, but the ammo is incredibly cheaper. 9mm is without a doubt the cheapest out of all these for ammunition. 380, it's cool because it's so much lighter, but you just don't have the cheapness of the ammo or the, I shouldn't say the availability, because it is out there. But because 9 is a military cartridge and they make this on a much larger scale, not this gun, but the ammunition, it stays relatively cheap. So your 380EZ, you do get a loaded flag. The other shields, they'll just have a hole drilled in there so you can peek and see if you have brass. I really don't see an advantage to either one, except for the loaded flag. You could feel if for whatever reason you can't see, and know that there's a round in the chamber. Now the firing mechanism is different on the 380EZ versus the other shields. The 22 is also the same as the 380EZ. So basically, your 22 and your 380EZ, these are a single action, they're hammer fired. So it allows you to have a really nice trigger break. But this is no different than, say, like a 1911, except for the fact that the hammer's not exposed. So that may be a problem for a lot of people because some people just don't like that. You do have a grip safety on it. Now you can order the 22 and the 380EZ with a little flip safety right here. From what I understand, they're having problems with that engaging during shooting, either from the shooter's hand, because it's such a large safety, or from recoil. So it's kind of up to you if you want to get the safety. Now on the other shields that come with the safety, this is completely protected. Like you have to like dig in there to engage the safety on this. But coming off, nice quick swipe with your thumb, but you can't put it on with your normal shooting position. So you're either going to have to use two hands, or you're going to have to turn the firearm like this to flip it on. And you need to be aware of that because if anyone's standing over there, you're not thinking about it, you're like, I want to put on the safety, turn it, and then you're swiping people over there. So that is something to be cautious of. But to me, it's not really that big of a deal once you understand it. Now, you can rack the slide with the safety on, so you could take the round out of the chamber and still keep it on safety. That's a plus for a lot of people. You can get these with two different laser sights. A red one that's got a little button right there. I don't recommend that one. It just doesn't feel right. And then you got this one, which has your pressure switch. So as you grip it, the laser comes on. Pretty cool. You can also get these with a bunch of different sighting options. Night sights. I'll roll in what you see. Now the Shield 45, the base plate on the magazine is fixed. It's a part of it that can't slip around. That's just the way it is. On the 2.0 and the normal Shield, you got to be careful because this can slide up in your pocket. Then when you go to put in your magazine, it could give you problems. This is something you're going to want to be aware of. You could glue this down. I don't know why they don't have some sort of attached device on it right away. Now you're probably thinking, well, why don't I just take this off and throw it away? Well, your extended magazine, I'll roll on a picture just in case you can't see it, but your ejector sits right on top of the magazine. So without this base plate on there forming a stop, you know, you run out of ammo, your slide's locked to the rear, you put in your new magazine, you're stressing out, so you go in aggressively, or like you slap it, it jumps over the magazine stop, boom, bends your extractor. Now your gun's going to malfunction. So that is something you're going to want to be aware of. Now there are some styling differences between the 2.0 and the original Shield. The 2.0 has texturing up front. The original Shield does not. The grip is kind of slippery on the original Shield. The 2.0, nice aggressive, like skateboard type tape grip. The firing system on the shields, other than like the 380 and the 22, is a striker fire, not a single action. So you definitely pay for that in your trigger brake. Trigger brake! Original shield. I do get a lot of movement in the front sight. Here's the second one. The second one was kind of my fault. Here's your reset. Right there, it's pretty long, and then your brake again. Shield 2.0. A little bit better, but it's pretty negligible. Very comparable to the original shield. I just don't see that big of an improvement. Also a long reset, but your brake is right there. Like the original shield, there's your reset, and then you get some squishy, and then your brake. Again, the 2.0. Reset, and then a snap. The reset is definitely better on the 2.0. Shield 380 EZ. Very clean trigger brake. Here's the second one. No movement at all in the front sight. Here's your reset. I think that was it. Kind of a bad reset. It doesn't have the clear defined wall like the 2.0 does. But without a doubt, best reset, 2.0, best trigger, 380 EZ. Your 45, you're limited 1 round shorter. Over the 9mm, I don't know about 40. Now you can run flush magazines that'll fit just right here, shortening up a little bit, but you do sacrifice a round. So something to think about. Now out of these shields, which one would I pick? I'm a personal fan of 45. But when it comes to the 45 shield, I think the Springfield XDE and the XDS blow this out of the water. Just better quality all around, better magazines, better constructed. The slide is drastically easier to rack. This takes a lot of force. That's no joke. Compared to the 9mm, it feels like 40% less force. Then you compare that against the 380, this is incredibly easy. Probably maybe 60% less force than the 9mm. So now comparing these two against each other, man, that's a difference. This, like, you gotta put your back into it almost. The 380, very easy. I'll weight without a doubt, 45's heaviest, and then it goes down through the calibers. I don't know about the 22, because I don't have that here represented. Your 380 EZ does come with a tack rail. Pretty cool, you can put accessories on there. Your other shields do not. They're just smoothed over. But I do like the styling of it smoothed over. This one just looks weird with the rail on there. But anyway, so back to what I was saying. Now when it comes to the 9mm shield, there is a lot of competitive options out there. But honestly, this is a really good one. And we sell quite a few of these, and I haven't had a customer complain about one yet. Which is impressive. I mean, don't get me wrong, we're not moving thousands upon thousands of firearms, and if we did, I know by now somebody would have complained. But the amount of firearms we moved, no complaints. 380 EZ, these are also a pretty good seller. No complaints on these yet. The only reason I know about the safety having an issue is because I watch a lot of YouTube. So, if I was going to pick a shield, it would probably be the 9mm 2.0. Yeah, the trigger break sucks, but it doesn't really matter. I'm not planning to shoot competition. I'm planning on shooting something 7 yards away, probably running at me, so... I mean, is it really that important to have a super accurate firearm? You know, you gotta be the judge of that. But leave in the comments below which one you would pick and why. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe.